Good afternoon and welcome to Williams Dog Training Company. We're here today with Fred and Ellie, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today is Ellie's ability to understand and respond to her obedience commands, the corrections and motivations that we use while we're working with her, and the training equipment that we're using. Fred is using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and he keeps the bulk of that leash folded neatly in his right hand, leaving his left hand free to give the correction. The correction that we give is a tug and let go on the training collar, which is the second piece of equipment that we're using. Ellie has been fitted with her own personal training collar, and we will show you how to properly put that collar on and use it during your one-on-one lesson. Now, as you can see, Ellie is sitting very nicely on Fred's left-hand side, which is where all of our obedience training takes place. The first exercise that they're going to go ahead and demonstrate for you is heeling, and heeling is proper walking on a leash. The command is Ellie, heel. Now, as you can see, she's been trained to walk very nicely at your left-hand side at your pace, being sure not to pull ahead and drag you on that leash or lag behind for that matter. Again, she should be walking on your left-hand side at your pace. Also incorporated into our heeling exercise is the automatic sit, which you just saw occur, and this happens anytime that you stop your feet. There's no verbal command, there's no hand signal, it's just when you stop your feet, she should sit nicely. Right there at your left heel position. Good job. Now the next command they're going to go ahead and demonstrate is the stay command, and the stay command is a hand and voice command. You're going to use the open flat of your left palm an inch or so in front of Ellie's muzzle and the one-word command to stay. You're then going to walk out to the end of the training leash. Now this is a great command to incorporate into your everyday activities because it will help build up her ability to stay for longer periods of time. You can do this while cooking dinner, folding laundry, anything where you can leave her in a sit stay. And start at a low timer increment and slowly increase her time to stay. Now when Fred returns, he walks all the way around, back to heel position. Ellie remains seated, great job. And we're going to run through their heel sit and stay for you again. Again, for heeling, the command is Ellie, heel. The automatic sit is automatic. Anytime that you stop your feet, she should automatically sit. Great job. And then the stay command's the open flat of your left palm right in front of her muzzle and the command to stay. So Fred leaves her in another sit stay, and now they're going to demonstrate the come command for you. Call Ellie in using her name, have her come in and make sure she sits nicely in front of you to prevent her from jumping up. Good manners. Return her to heel position by heeling her around the back of you, returning her to your left-hand side, and again she should sit nicely waiting for her next command, and Fred's going to demonstrate that again. Leave her in a sit stay, out to the end of the leash, call her in, make sure she sits. Good job. Good job. Now the next command they're going to demonstrate for you is the down from a heel position. Again, you're going to use the open flat of your left palm, but this time straight down towards the ground and the one-word command to down. Now she went down and got up, so Fred repeats the command.
Stay.
After he says no and repeats the command, and then she goes down and he walks out to the end of the training leash. Much better. Same as your sit stay with the down stay. You want to make sure you're incorporating this into your everyday activities to help build up her periods of time to stay in a down stay for longer periods of time. Fred returns back to her. Good job. This is a good time to remind you that you should be setting aside about a 10 to 15 minute time slot every day so that you can throw on your YouTube video, or if you feel comfortable without the video, just running her through her commands. It's a great mental exercise for the dogs. It keeps them fresh and on top of their commands. Open flat of your palm. One more command to down. Don't forget to tell her to stay as you're walking out the end of the leash. Now this time we'll demonstrate that come command again from the down position this time. She gets up and comes in. Now she didn't sit right away, so Fred gave her a little tug and let go on that collar and told her no and reminded her to sit. Much better. Good job. We do have one last command to demonstrate for you. We're going to give them a second to set up for that. Now this last command, you're going to leave her in a sit-stay, walk out to the end of the leash, and this is the down from a distance, so from the end of the leash you're going to give that down command, the open flat of your palm straight down towards the ground, and the one word firm command to down. She may try to inch into you, as she did, but just back yourself up a little bit. Good job. We've demonstrated for you today all the obedience commands that Ellie's learned here at school. It's been a pleasure working with Ellie, and we thank you again for choosing Williams Dog Training Company as your personal dog trainer.